rank, first and last name, and then your job and your unit.
First Lieutenant Grant Hamilton. I'm the pilot with the 25th Fighter Squadron out of Osan Air Base.
Okay. How do you spell your name?
G-R-A-A-N-T. What's that? G-R-A-N-T-H-A-M-I-L-T-O-N.
Okay. And what sort of equipment do you fly?
I fly the A-10 Warthog.
So, like I said, if at any point you want to start something over or something like that, just let me know.
Okay.
Should be relatively simple. So, what have you been doing thus far? Tell me a little bit about what you've been doing personally during Cobra Gold.
Personally, I flew a jet down to Kadena on the AOS over here. Since we've been here, it's just been getting everybody spun up with scheduling, make sure that we have all the pilots ready to go to fly later this week, and mission planning. So we can get the most out of the training stories that we have here with the time we have.
Okay. I know yesterday you guys were already flying.
Yep.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing?
One of our main emphasis here is integrating with the 36th Fighter Squadron, also out of Osan, as well as with the Royal Thai Air Force to do close air support. Working out at Shandy Range, we brought live munitions, so getting out there, dropping some bombs, working with their JTACs as well as US JTACs to get some good training in.
What is a JTAC?
Joint Terminal Air Controller.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Have you ever been a part of an exercise like this?
Not on this scale. I went to Red Flag, Alaska and Distant Frontier last year out at Eielson Air Force Base, which is a PACAF-wide exercise. It's really cool to work with our partner nations, but as far as this is my first time getting to go to a nation out here in PACAF and work those joint ties, this is my first time.
All right. Why do you think an exercise like this is important?
I think it's important because building those bonds, it needs to go beyond words. Like, we actually need to get the iron down here, get jets in the air, and work it real time, because that's the only training together is the only way we're going to make each other better, and we'll make them better, they'll make us better, and there's going to be lessons learned all around, so it's an all-around positive thing, I think.
So I know you've only been here for a few days, but can you tell me about any experiences you've had with any of the Royal Thai Air Force or any of your Thai counterparts since you've been here, something that sticks out to you?
Just how they've welcomed us with open arms. I don't know if you're there or not, but Sunday night we had the icebreaker, where after a long day of briefings in dock, just everybody getting on the same page, we hung out, had dinner together, and I've experienced nothing but them welcoming us with open arms. Like, they're excited we're here, we're happy to be here, and just the professionalism, and also just the eagerness to work, and like, they're excited that we're here, and as excited as that we're here too. So I think all parties involved are really happy this exercise is getting underway. This first week we're mostly doing CAS with JTACs, but we'll get on to next week. We'll actually be doing large force exercises, integrating all parts at the same time. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay. Could you say that last part again, what you're going to be doing with JTACs without the acronym, so close air support?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. This week our main focus is doing close air support. One of the main missions of the A-10 is the FAC-A role, so Forward Air Controller Airborne. So we have multiple VOLs every day where we're controlling aircraft in conjunction with the Joint Terminal Air Controllers. So that's the main purpose of this week. And then next week will be more of a large force exercise focus, with the VOLs being everybody integrating together for both of the VOLs during the day.
Okay. So for you, I know it's a huge exercise, a lot going on, but what has been the best part for you thus far?
Honestly, I don't think the best has happened yet, because I haven't gotten to fly since I've been here. So my first flight's going to be tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'll have better words on that later, I guess. But from what I've talking to the guys, talking to everybody that's flown here so far, it's a beautiful country to fly in. We get so used to flying in Korea that it's cool to see something different. and it kind of challenges us as aviators to you have to learn on the fly, you have to be quick, and you have to adjust. Flying in a different country, there's going to be language difficulties, but from everybody that's flown so far, I've heard nothing but good things about the level of professionalism and
Lost train of thought?
Lost train of thought.
That's all right.
Yeah. I've heard nothing but good things about the level of competency and professionalism from the controllers here. And I mean, they host multiple exercises here a year, and we've been coming to Cobra Gold for a long time, and it shows.
Okay.
I think we're going to get effective training.
Okay. So we were talking to Colonel Raymond, and he was telling us a little bit about how he views the history here for the Air Force, especially. I know you guys watch some documentaries, right? How has that impacted you? Just his sort of view of your guys' lineage here as pilots.
Well, like I said, coming from Korea, we have a lot of history there. The 25th has been in Korea for a long time. We've been in Asia, Southeast Asia for a long time. But actually coming to a base where we flew missions out of during Vietnam has a lot of history. I know the 36th Fighter Squadron here, the F-16s, they have a lot of history here in particular. But for us, this is one of the bases that flew a lot of FAC missions in Vietnam. So it's pretty cool for us to have a chance to come back to that, to get back to our roots and literally walk the same halls, walk the same flight line, and fly in the same airspace that these guys did so long ago. There's definitely something special about that. Not many people get to experience that, and I never thought I would. So I'm humbled to be here.
You guys are wearing some special headgear out here. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, that was an idea that we came up with when we found out that we actually were going to come to Cobra Gold, was to get the boonie hats made with has the Misty patch on the side that, like I said, with the history of the U.S. Air Force here, with the FAC role in Vietnam, that meant a lot to us, so we wanted to just bring it back. And thankfully it got approved from the powers that be, and very excited to get to wear them. Mostly because it's different than just wearing a flight cap, so you know it's a change, but also just because the history and the heritage, like I mentioned before, it's just a really cool thing to get to be a part of and get to say that we got to go here and fly this mission, just like those guys that we read about and that we talk about every single day.
So this will probably be my last question, sir.
Okay.
From an Air Force perspective, you already talked on it a little bit, but why do you think it's important for our Air Force to work with the Thai Air Force and the other partner nations that are here?
Hopefully to say it in a better way than I did before, this is an opportunity for us to put our money where our mouth is. Just saying that, you know, talking about being partner nations, about working together, about having good ties, yeah, that counts for something, but actually getting the jets down here, working those relationships, working together, building towards a common purpose, shows our level of commitment as well as theirs. So I think it means a lot as far as moving forward, showing that the U.S. Air Force is invested here, that we're excited to be here, and that we care about those relationships that we build here. And it's going to make us a stronger Air Force with the stronger bonds going forward.
Okay. Do you have any questions you wanted to ask?
No.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to answer?
Pilsan.